everyone. I just want you to know that I see you. I see you. I see into your soul. Just as I hope you can see into mine. And perhaps you can see that for me, this is something new in this lifetime anyway, for me. As I step forth, another step forward. There have been many, especially in the past few years, where I've needed to really step into my power, and that's what I'm here today. After my little impromptu video chat last night about how we're coping here, or not coping here, in the Tweed region in Australia, living on the border. There's a lot of turmoil, a lot of confusion, a lot of chaos. Maybe it's not on the outer, but on the inner as well. And I can see it and I can feel it. I don't need to be out there, but I can feel it, and I feel the collective energy right now, and there are so many hurting. And so today I'm not going to dwell in this moment. I'm going to help and assist you to rise above it, even if it's just for this moment, and knowing that this is as much for me as it is for you. And as we step onto our true authentic paths, that's when we know. That's when we know we're doing what it is that comes from our heart, because we get just as much from the experience as we do from sharing it with everyone else. So just a little bit of background. I work in with sound. I'm a sound healer, facilitator. I work with women, mostly with groups. I have done for many years. Always very subtly in my little community. I haven't really felt the need to expand in any way. My soul has, but I've not allowed it to happen. I've limited myself and pushed down those feelings of being seen and heard. So I'm just calling on all of you now just to take this opportunity, take this moment as I begin to step into my truth and my power. And my authentic gifts that I'm here to share with you, that will begin to come through, and they come through in many ways. And one way that my gifts are beginning to want to come through is in movement and sound in a different way. So up until now I've hidden behind instruments, but in saying that, they activate and align, and that is what my soul has been calling to do. Things just come to me, sounds come to me, instruments come to me. I've got a few here that I would like to share at some point. I might even bring one in a moment, but for now, one of the gifts that wishes to come through is my soul language. And that up until now my soul has been speaking through the instruments that I play when I call through, and I tune into my soul and it plays. It just allows the sounds to move through me as I play the instruments. And so in the last month or so, I've been finding my body is beginning to move. My hands are moving, and I know that they wish to communicate with you. So I'm going to allow, even though it feels a little uncomfortable for me to be doing this right now on camera for the world to see. Well, maybe for just a few of you to see, but we'll just imagine that the world sees it and feels it, you know, because they don't need to see this, but I'm sending it out to the world. And that's the important thing. We need to understand that we are more powerful than we can ever imagine. And that your intention that you're setting, your thoughts create your reality. And so I'd like for you, just in this moment, as you allow for these energies to just flow over you and within you, just take a moment to breathe and perhaps even find somewhere to sit and just allow, because I would like to bring through an activation in a moment. But before that, I would like to share something that is exciting for me. A beautiful friend of mine created this light code, and the words she got when she created it, it wasn't specifically for me, but I was already getting the call that I needed to contact her, and it was time to receive one of her beautiful gifts. And I saw this show up, and she got the words High Priestess. The color is obviously, for me, very galactic, and my Syrian family. Yeah, so it's quite powerful for me. And the message that came through is to activate or to remember my soul gifts. And so with that, that is what I'm here to share with you today. It's a gift that I have that wants to come through, even though it's still not very clear, and it can get a little bit distorted perhaps because there's a part of me that still wants to hold it from being seen, or from me being seen, but we're just going to allow, and that's all. I'm just sharing this part of me with you today because I want you to witness me stepping into my truth and reclaiming my sovereignty as a sovereign being. And this is where we're at right now in our world. We're reclaiming our power. We're not going to give our power away any longer to society's limiting beliefs and constraints, and to the big corporations and all of that. We're going to come back into our inner temple, a place that we all know so well, yet we have chosen to move away from. But now it is time. I'm calling. Today is an opportunity to be called home, back into our bodies and back into our hearts. So as I allow for the energies of the divine to flow through me in this moment, as I tune in and connect to this beautiful energy, and we have, if you can hear, the kookaburras started to sing outside, to laugh and say, yes, it is time. It is time. Ooh. So just breathing. This is an opportunity for you now to just let go of anything that is holding you back. Just in this moment, as we breathe and allow the sound of the kookaburra, whether you hear it or not, to come through with her wings. Om Mani Padme, Om Mani Padme, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Koyo koyo koto koyo koyo toko koyo 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 koyo. Ay 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 shu 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 shu. Kaka kayo toyo koyo toyo koyo. Ayataya kaya taya kaya utsukuyoto. This is my soul voice. Speaking to your soul voice. Speaking to your soul. We don't need to understand what it is saying, but my intention is that whatever it is that wishes to be expressed from my heart and my soul to yours will come through and will help to activate, to clear and align you with your soul gifts and frequencies. As we breathe together, dear one, and just allow and surrender into this moment of peace, of joy, of love. Perhaps some of the sounds may come through a little bit distorted here today. Just breathe. And allow. Okoyoto koto yoto yoko 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 ya aya kaya tata ta koyoto to 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 toi sayata kala koto koyoto koyoko yoko 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 yo aya ya 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 aya ya 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 koko koyata kaya tatsapu ha ya 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 shu 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 kaya 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 koso to 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 As we breathe here together, feel yourself connected to the earth below your feet, feeling grounded, supported by Mother Earth as she holds you. As you allow the energies, the frequencies of love to wash over you now. As we rise above, as we call forth the medicine of the eagle. As we see things from a higher perspective, as we breathe here, united as one. Ya 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 koyo toyo takaya takaya taka ha yoko toko yo ya ya takaya ya hu ha shaya takayo soko no moko yata ha ya 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 o toko toka ya takaya ku soko no kaka ho 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 ya 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 Alakala solo lo aya anamokoto kaya 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 totokoto ya haya ha kaya koto shu ala la 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 ya iketyo anamokolo to yoko 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 ya haya haya ho fu Oi, 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 we breathe here now. Feeling connected to our hearts as we allow over the next few days for this activation to integrate, as we remember to drink lots of water, and in some way, shape or form that you exercise, perhaps it's just stretching, whatever it is, just taking the time, even if there's a part of you that is resisting, trying to hold you back, breathe through it, just breathe. Deep nourishing breaths, feeling into your body, even in this moment as we breathe. Coming into our hearts again. As we begin to back into our bodies, feeling centered, grounded, feeling the peace all around you and within you, even if it is just in this moment, knowing that it is accessible, it is there. As we breathe here, coming back to our breath throughout the day, sending you so much love. So much joy and peace. You are beautiful. You are amazing and special. And you have a gift within you, a unique gift that only you know, and it takes a lot of courage to allow for that to be seen, but knowing that you will be supported in ways that you cannot imagine when you just allow. It doesn't need to be perfect. You just need to trust. And you need to know that there is someone out there that is waiting for you to show up as you, so that it will inspire them to find the courage to show up as well. And it doesn't have to be hard. It can be quite freeing and liberating. And we need to remember that we are sovereign beings and we are more powerful than we can ever in this moment understand. So just take this opportunity, whatever opportunity is being presented to you, know that something positive and beautiful will come from it. and that we do not need to we're only captive in our own minds and hearts if we need to stop giving our power away to others and think that they are trapping us or holding us back or doing this or doing that, that we can set ourselves free. And that is what we are being called to do right now, is to find it within us. Find that gift, find that strength, find that courage, find that laughter, that love that is so deep within us that we've pushed down. It is now time to allow it to come to the light. As we tune in to the divine,